There comes a moment in every life when the silence becomes the loud. A moment when the mirror doesn't reflect just a face, it reflects a decision. Not a question of what you are, but what you choose to become. And in that moment, most people blink. They hesitate. Because wealth is not about money. It's about becoming the kind of person who can command it. Wallace D. Wattles once said, "You must form a clear and definite mental picture of what you want. You cannot transmit an idea unless you have it yourself." And that is where the world begins to shift, because everything you want already exists. Not in your hands, not in your bank account, but in the silent workshop of your mind. The rich don't chase wealth, they attract it, not through luck, not through gambling, but through the unwavering law of thought. Clear, determined, focused thought. You think rich, you act rich, and then, with certainty as sure as the sun rises, you become rich. Let me tell you something no one else will. Say out loud, poverty is not a virtue, struggle is not holy. And ambition is not a sin. You were not born to suffer, you were not born to settle, you were born to create. Every skyscraper was once just a whisper in someone's soul. Every empire began as a simple vision held in defiance of doubt. Wattles didn't write for the elite, he wrote for the man who sweeps the street. The woman behind the counter, the dreamer with dirt under their fingernails. And he told them this: you have the right to be rich, but here's what they don't tell you. That right comes with a cost, not money, not privilege, but clarity. You must know what you want. Not vaguely, not someday. With the sharpness of a blade, with the force of a tidal wave. You must see it, feel it, breathe it, not once, not sometimes. But every single day, because the mind is a furnace, and what you feed it, it forges. You think small, you live small. You think rich, you attract richness in all forms. Ideas, opportunities, people, power. But here's the trap: most people don't think, they react. They absorb noise, fear, scarcity. They mistake movement for momentum. They confuse effort with effectiveness. You want to be rich? Stop copying the broke. Don't mimic the herd. Don't echo complaints. Don't trade your attention for distraction. Instead, build the muscle no one sees, the inner wealth. Henry Ford didn't invent the car. He didn't even invent the assembly line. What he did invent was a new way of thinking, a way to bring order to chaos, a way to see simplicity where others saw complication. He wasn't chasing money. He was moving toward value. And that's what thinking rich really is. It's not about flaunting. It's not about pretending. It's about assuming the identity of someone who adds massive value to the world and knows the world will pay them back in full. It means you take responsibility. Radical, brutal, honest responsibility. No more blame. No more waiting. No more hoping. You become the architect. You lay the bricks. You hold the blueprint. You say, this is what I want. This is what I will do. This is who I must become. Act rich, not in ego. In execution. In energy. In excellence. Act rich in how you walk into a room, in how you speak, with certainty, with clarity, with purpose. Act rich in how you treat time. Do you squander it, or do you invest it? The wealthy don't binge life, they design it. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination. He didn't cry, he didn't complain. He built a kingdom, one sketch at a time, one brick at a time. He acted rich long before anyone called him that. Because the act is not a performance. It's preparation. It's training your body and mind to operate at the level of the person you're becoming. You act disciplined. You act focused. You act as if the universe is bending toward your vision, because it is. You cannot receive what you are not prepared to handle. And wealth, true wealth, does not tolerate the untrained. It rewards the clear. It rewards the committed. It rewards the calm mind under pressure, the relentless hand in adversity, the unshakable soul when storms rise. Act rich in your habits. Do you study? Do you reflect? Do you learn from your losses, or do you drown in them? Because Edison, he failed 1,000 times before the light bulb lit. 1,000. And when asked how it felt to fail 1,000 times, he said, I didn't fail. I found 1,000 ways that didn't work. That's acting rich. It's believing that every setback sharpens you, that every failure is fertilizer, that every delay is preparation. Think, act, become, not once, not sometimes, but relentlessly, because the laws of the universe are not negotiable. They don't care about your background. They don't care about your circumstances. They care about your alignment. Are your thoughts aligned with your words? Are your words aligned with your actions? Are your actions aligned with your purpose? Or are you just hoping? Hope is for the lost. Faith is for the found. Wallace D. Wattles said, by thought, the thing you want is brought to you. By action, you receive it. But most people stop at the first part. They dream, they visualize. They vision board, and then they wait. Like a farmer planting no seeds and praying for a harvest. No. You must move, you must act. And not any action, but efficient, intelligent, purpose-driven action. Act like a person who expects to win, who assumes success is inevitable, who wakes up already wearing the crown inside. You want to become rich? Then stop asking how long it will take. Start asking who you must become. The timeline is irrelevant. The obstacles are irrelevant. The noise is irrelevant. What matters is the becoming. You are not chasing money. You are becoming magnetic to it. Not because of what's in your wallet, but because of what's in your will. And willpower isn't screaming. It's silent. It's the quiet decision made at 5 a.m. It's the extra hour studied when no one's watching. It's the refusal to lower your standard for the comfort of average. Become rich, not in appearance. In identity. In how you see yourself, not as a consumer of life, but as a creator of it. Rich in purpose. Rich in discipline. Rich in focus. Not someday, but now. Today. This hour. This breath. You don't wait to be chosen. You choose yourself. You step into the arena. And when fear whispers, you speak louder. When doubt tightens its grip, you rise. When the world says, be realistic, you say, reality bends the vision. You are the thinker. You are the doer. You are the builder. And now listen closely, because this is the part where most people turn back. Right here. Right at the edge of greatness. Right where things get heavy and real and sacred. See, the truth is, thinking rich and acting rich will elevate you, but becoming rich will demand that you die to your old self. Yes, die. You must bury the version of you that lived in excuses, the version that waited for permission, the version that feared judgment, feared failure, feared being seen. You must bury them with honor, but bury them. Because the person who becomes richest, not the same person who once feared their own potential. No. They are someone else entirely, someone forged by fire. Andrew Carnegie rose from poverty so brutal it made children grow old. And yet he built an empire, not because he had connections, but because he had vision and relentless belief. He became rich not just in dollars, but in capacity, in contribution. In clarity. So I'll ask you again, who are you becoming? If your answer is vague, fuzzy, conditional, you're not ready yet. Because the universe doesn't deliver to the uncertain. It waits. It waits for conviction. It waits for identity. It waits for the person who doesn't want to be rich, but the one who has decided to become it. So don't just visualize the goal, embody it. Don't wait for motivation, command it. Don't react to the world, shape it. When you walk, walk like someone with purpose. When you speak, speak as one who expects to be heard. When you act, act as though the outcome is inevitable, because if your thoughts, actions, and beliefs are aligned, it is. And yet, becoming rich isn't about dominance. It's about service. It's about value, because money follows value. Always. No exceptions. You want wealth. Become so valuable that the world cannot ignore you. Solve problems no one else wants to solve. Carry weights no one else dares to lift. Show up in excellence when others settle for average. You don't get rich. You earn it. In silence. In sacrifice. In self-mastery. You want to become rich. Then live like someone who would still do what they do, even if no one clapped, even if no one watched, even if it took years. Because true wealth begins inside. And when you master the inner world, the outer one bends. You will be tested. Count on it. The moment you declare a new identity, life will throw storms at you to see if you're serious. The distractions will come. The critics will speak. The obstacles will rise, but none of them matter. The only thing that matters is what you decide in those moments. Do you shrink or expand? Do you react or respond? Do you collapse or evolve? The rich are not immune to chaos. They are forged by it. They use it. They don't wish it away. They outgrow it. Resilience is wealth. Clarity is wealth. Discipline is wealth. And all of it starts in the mind. So train your mind like a warrior. Read. Study. Think. Your mind is not a trash can for gossip, fear, and distraction. It's a weapon. Sharpen it. Ask yourself, what am I feeding it? Who am I allowing to influence it? What kind of world am I building inside? Because the external world is just a mirror, and the mirror reflects you. Wallace D. Wattles didn't offer magic. He offered principle, and he knew the mind is the creative center. And it obeys you whether you use it consciously or unconsciously. So let me ask, do you truly believe you can be rich? Not hope, not wish. Believe. Because if you do not believe fully, totally, unshakably, then no action will save you. Because all action flows from belief. And belief isn't a feeling. It's a choice, a decision to adopt a truth and walk in it like a second skin. You must believe you are worthy. You must believe you are capable. You must believe that the life you see in your mind is not a fantasy, but a future with your name on it. Gratitude. It's not a side note, it's a weapon. When you train your mind to focus on what is working, you create space for more to work. You shift from lack to abundance, from scarcity to overflow, and gratitude doesn't mean settling. It means seeing clearly. It means standing at the bottom of the mountain and saying, thank you, not because you've reached the top, but because you know you will. Because your vision is real, because your path is sacred, because your becoming is inevitable. Gratitude keeps you grounded, while your vision lifts you skyward. Now listen, because this is the final breath before the transformation. You are not a victim of the world. You are not a passenger in life. You are the driver, the sculptor. The fire and the forge. Think rich, act rich, become rich. Not one day. Not maybe, not if things work out. Now. In your thoughts. You command the blueprint. In your actions. You build the structure. And in your belief. You ignite the soul of it all. Because here's the truth the world is too afraid to say. Rich is not what you have. Rich is who you are and who you dare to become. Asterisk. Look at your life. Asterisk. Not as it is. Asterisk as it could be. Asterisk. Strip away the noise. Asterisk. Ignore the doubters. Asterisk. Forget the failures. Asterisk. Forget the timelines. Asterisk. What remains? Asterisk is possibility. Asterisk. Raw. UNTAMED. Asterisk. Yours. Asterisk. Impossibility means nothing without decision. Asterisk. There is no divine lottery. Asterisk. There is only law. Asterisk. The law of cause and effect. Asterisk. The law of thought into form. Asterisk. The law of action into outcome. Asterisk. You do not wait for wealth to find you. Asterisk. You become the kind of person wealth is drawn to. Asterisk. That is your task now. Asterisk. To shed the illusion that life happens to you. Asterisk. And embrace the truth that life happens through you. Asterisk. You are not waiting on wealth. Asterisk. Wealth is waiting on you. Asterisk. Waiting for you to rise. Asterisk. To decide. Asterisk. To commit with every fiber of your being. Asterisk. To walk the walk with such conviction. Asterisk. That the universe begins to rearrange itself around your footsteps. Asterisk. Asterisk. You want to talk about power. Asterisk. Power is a man with nothing but a vision. Asterisk. And the discipline to honor it. Asterisk. Power is a woman with a broken past. Asterisk. And the courage to build anyway. Asterisk. You think power is loud. Asterisk. It's not. Asterisk. It's silent. Asterisk. It's in the early mornings. Asterisk. The lonely nights. Asterisk. The repeated actions. Asterisk. The practice patience. Asterisk. Power is earned in private. Asterisk. Before it's displayed in public. Asterisk. And every time you think rich. Asterisk. Every time you act rich. Asterisk. You are wiring your soul. Asterisk. For the next level of becoming. Asterisk. You are building a new internal economy. Asterisk. 1. Where your attention is your currency. Asterisk. Your habits are your investments. Asterisk. And your belief is your interest rate. Asterisk. So raise the value of your belief. Asterisk. Raise it so high. Asterisk. That nothing average can breathe in your presence. Asterisk. Asterisk. Let them laugh. Asterisk. Let them roll their eyes. Asterisk. Let them say, who does he think he is? Asterisk. Let them ask, who does she think she's becoming? Asterisk. Because one day, asterisk, those same voices will whisper. Asterisk. I always knew you could do it. Asterisk. But you'll know the truth. Asterisk. You didn't do it for applause. Asterisk. You did it because something deep inside of you knew. Asterisk. I was never meant for less. Asterisk. You were never meant to scrape by. Asterisk. You were never meant to drown in fear. Asterisk. You were never meant to wait your turn. Asterisk. You were meant to lead. Asterisk. To build. Asterisk. To become. Asterisk. To create a life so aligned, so abundant, so overflowing. Asterisk. That it lifts others without even trying. Asterisk. Asterisk. And don't confuse simplicity with ease. Asterisk. What Wattles gave us was simple. Yes. Asterisk. Think clearly. Asterisk. Act efficiently. Asterisk. Receive abundantly. Asterisk. But it is not easy. Asterisk. It will demand every ounce of your will. Asterisk. It will stretch your character. Asterisk. It will challenge your identity. Asterisk. And it will reward you with a life so breathtaking. Asterisk. You'll wonder why you ever settled for less. Asterisk. You'll wake up with fire. Asterisk. You'll go to sleep with peace. Asterisk. And in between. Asterisk. You will build a legacy. Asterisk. A legacy not of things. Asterisk. But of transformation. Asterisk. People will look at you and say, asterisk, they're different. Asterisk. And they'll be right. Asterisk. Because you'll carry the posture of someone who's done the work. Asterisk. The posture of someone who knows they belong among greatness. Asterisk. Because they became it. Asterisk. Asterisk. You won't need to brag. Asterisk. You won't need to flex. Asterisk. You won't need to convince anyone of your worth. Asterisk. Because wealth doesn't shout. Asterisk it whispers through presence. Asterisk through peace. Asterisk through purpose. Asterisk in purpose true purpose. Asterisk is wealth beyond anything money can buy. Asterisk when you walk in purpose. Asterisk your energy shifts. Asterisk your environment adapts. Asterisk your circle elevates. Asterisk and the people who once misunderstood you. Asterisk they'll try to understand your blueprint. Asterisk but they won't be able to. Asterisk because it wasn't theirs to understand. Asterisk it was yours to embody. Asterisk. Asterisk so here. At the edge of everything you've known. Asterisk at the tipping point of your old life and your new one. Asterisk I ask you. Asterisk are you ready? Asterisk not ready to try. Asterisk not ready to hope. Asterisk ready to become. Asterisk to think rich. Asterisk with clarity sharper than a blade. Asterisk to act rich. Asterisk with the consistency of a rising tide. Asterisk to become rich. Asterisk with the strength of a soul awakened to its calling. Asterisk because the truth is. Asterisk you already know who you are. Asterisk you've just been pretending not to. Asterisk you already know what you're capable of. Asterisk you've just been waiting for someone to validate it. Asterisk no more waiting. Asterisk no more permission. Asterisk this is your life. Asterisk this is your time. Asterisk this is your moment. Asterisk don't just imagine it. Asterisk embody it. Asterisk don't just say it. Asterisk live it. Asterisk don't just want it. Asterisk become it. Asterisk think rich. Asterisk act rich. Asterisk become rich. Asterisk because you were never born to be average. Asterisk you were born to be wealth in motion. Asterisk and now the world is waiting for you to rise. Asterisk so rise. Asterisk and never look back. Asterisk.